Channel, John J. Caslow. Love for God is the measure of the soul. Everything is linked to the love of God alone, and everything is linked to the love of God. A loved person, suffering always arises because of your distance from God. The original source of all life cannot reveal itself to you if you give it little importance in your life. As long as God doesn't have a permanent place in your life, His work remains unnoticed in the world and in your life. In this way you live cut off from this perception and you feel exposed on earth. The tough fight for life and survival seems inevitable, and so you arrange your life accordingly. But a person's earthly years are short. Soon you will return to the light. When you arrive in your heavenly home, you become aware of how everything is connected and why you experienced this separation from God. You will be shown what role you played and why you were given a certain fate. The suffering and pain of the past life are healed. Gradually the need to return to earth arises in you again in order to expose the separation from God on this level of being as an illusion. Until this point, life follows life, for you incarnate to overcome separation from God in earthly conditions. This is the only reason for your life on earth, this is why you were born repeatedly, and this is the meaning of all human lives. God no longer a stranger. Today the veil between knowledge and ignorance is becoming transparent. The dense mists dissipate and the light breaks through on all levels. Today the conditions are favorable to see through this game and to clearly see your role in the game. This is how God can enter the stage of your life, because God is no longer a stranger today. Now it is such that many people are afraid of the truth, or they believe that they are unworthy to meet God, and some think that God has little to do with practical life. You have to regulate earthly things yourself, because life is a matter of other people's circumstances and your own decisions. However, this is only half the truth, missing the most important thing: God. Why do people only call out to God in times of need, and as soon as the need seems to be overcome, they forget Him? Challenging this behavior means moving you in the right direction towards God. The main cause of suffering is the absence of God in a human life. It's about having God by your side in everyday life. Breath by breath with God, that is the key to a successful life. The only bond that remains after such a life: you no longer return to this earth as a human being, but as a wise man who lets people share in this knowledge. Then you are the bright light on the hill and the stable anchor for the people of their time. Now go, beloved one, and connect with God. It is the only bond that endures from eons to eons and across universes. Everything is changing, a lot of things have to be transformed and some things have to be let go. However, the only bond you should deepen, strengthen, and never give up is your connection to God. Love for God grows from this closeness, and it alone allows your soul to blossom. This is the big game, and to stop participating in it is to have recognized yourself and found God. God is rushing towards you on this path of knowledge. The Archangels.